So basically, I want to build a base for every single biome that's in the game. And I'm going to go in alphabetical order, so the first biome is actually going to be the Badlands biome. And for this massive build, I'm going to need a load of red sand and sandstone stuff. Which means I'm going to have to go and collect a load of red sand and sandstone stuff. In fact, in total, I'm going to need 30 stacks of red sandstone. So I'll just collect that now real quick. I also need 10 stacks of chiseled red sandstone, 10 stacks of smooth red sandstone stairs, 3 stacks of smooth, a stack of smooth slabs, a stack of sandstone walls, and a stack of sandstone stairs. Now for this build, I'm also going to need 23 stacks of spruce logs. So I'm just going to fly over and check my tree farm because I know I got a load of spruce logs before for a previous video. And I don't believe I took them all, but I could be wrong. Okay, I didn't, but that is not enough. So I'm going to take some saplings here, refill this bone meal real quick. And I'm just going to stand here until I have all 23 stacks. Alright, well, I'm out of bone meal. That's basically a full double chest amount. That should be fine. I am going to need extra anyway to be able to make normal planks as well, because I need a load of those. So I'm just going to take everything that I have and hope that's enough. And now that's all the exterior stuff. I'm just going to start building. So luckily, I've already got the perfect place to build this, and it's right here. Excuse me, sirs. What are you all doing here? Rude. So I've just now got to clear out a space because if we're going to free cam, I want the entrance to be like etched into it so it can look like it's part of the mountain itself. Actually, first of all, I need to move this a little bit closer because it's only just too far away to get rid of the rest of that. Right, now we can resume. It doesn't look like much, but I believe that this is the space that I'm going to need. I completely forgot there was a cave underneath, but it might actually work out well because there's a cave underneath. Because I am doing the interior as well. I need a lot of space for that. So this just saves me mining out a load of space, really. And then the pictures that I could find of the Petra kind of estimated how tall the pillars should be. So I've got the bottom pillars being 10 high. And then I've got a mixture of normal stairs combining with upside down stairs a couple of times. Because on the picture, the pillars are kind of topped with like these sort of spiky bits. And I've tried to replicate it as close as I could in this game. But, you know, I'm only limited to certain blocks. So, and that is then outlined with upside down stairs on top, and it looks like I probably am gonna have to do some terraforming because I need this mountain to come up here, but I'll do that afterwards. And then there's one more layer of upside down stairs, but this time it's on the inside, so I'm going in one and doing another layer. I also had stairs down hither. So the actual wonder has sketchings in and also statues, but I'm not going to bother building statues. I can't be asked. So there's just lights in there instead. And for the sketchings, I'm just using chiseled. So we've got a layer of chiseled here, and then we've got another layer of upside down stairs. Although, just remembered actually, these stairs are sticking out one. They're not on the same level, like this. And then it also has like this little triangle thing going up, which I fiddled around with a little bit in creative when I built this, but I couldn't get exactly right. Oh, damn it. So it's not as much of a triangle as the actual wonder is, but it's close enough. And then behind this, because if you look at the picture again, you can see through the gap that there's like sketchings. So now we have something looking like this. I think I did the next pillars 7 high because this entrance is actually 40 meters total. So it's 40 blocks total, and I split the pillars 10 on the bottom, 7 on the top, because the top ones are slightly smaller. I did do my research before building this, but before I do the next pillars, I need to build this up a little bit more, and that's just using smooth sandstone, like that. And now the pillars need to carry on coming up. That's that. And now I just have to do the other pillars the same height. So now for these two sides, it's literally just going to be bricked off. And then these two bits is where the statues are, which I'm not going to build. So the background of both of these is going to be all chiseled. So I just need to build this all the way up. And then walls are going to go in there. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. And then for this section, I've got to fill all of this in with just normal sandstone. And then the sides are chiseled. Right, and now in these corners, I'm putting in walls for no specific reason. Right, and then lanterns just go up onto those bits. Alright, so now we have this. And now I need to do the roof. I'm going to use Lightmatica because this next part is just a pain in the ass to do. Now it's done. I just need the lanterns in for the outside. But I think it looks all right, to be honest with you. I think it looks quite cool. And then I'm gonna have to bring the mountain out a bit because the actual petra is like enveloped in the mountain. So I have to bring the mountain out, both the sides and the top. But I'll do that afterwards. So now I can move on to this bit. I need to change this bit into red sandstone on the walls and stuff, and the top, and then move on to the interior. Right, so now these two sides need to be filled in just with smooth. And then at the tops here, we've got ourselves some of these walls, again, for the lanterns. And then I just need to do the same on the other side. And now, as you can see from this outline, I need to fill all this in with normal sandstone and do that doorway in chiseled. But before I do that, let me put these other walls in. And now that all of this bit is filled in, I'm just going to change the floor to orange terracotta. And I'll do the same on the outside as well, just so that it all blends in nicely together. Like that's cool. Right, well that's the entrance fully done, apart from the lanterns, which I'll put in at the end. And now I'm going to move on to the interior, which again, I'm probably going to use Lightmatica for. And I'm also going to need all of my spruce items for, as well as stone and a lot of other stuff. I need to, basically, I've got some more items I need to collect. So as well as the spruce logs, I am also in need of 18 stacks of trapdoors, and that's because I used them all for the ceiling. I've just realized how expensive trapdoors are. You use 6 planks to make a trapdoor. What sort of BS is that? That one thing apparently takes that to make. You're telling me all of this wood is in this? How is that? How does that make any sense? I need 17 stacks of planks. I need many other stacks of like stairs, fences, and slabs and stuff. I'm going to need to get myself 15 stacks of stone brick. The more annoying one is actually going to be the 7 stacks of sea lanterns, because the farm I've got actually isn't that quick for sea lantern making, which is kind of annoying. Well, now that I've got everything that I need, I can get started on the interior. Now, all of this needs to be filled in with red sandstone. There is actually going to be a little bit of carpet with sea lanterns underneath here, but I can't remember exactly where. They go here. And now the rest is sandstone. And then this is the start of the floor for the next bedroom. Not the next bedroom, the first bedroom. Or living room or gaming room or whatever the hell it ends up being. And then this is the other room that's downstairs. I also need a load of black terracotta, which means I need black dye. And I don't think I have any left. Oh, I do. Oh, yeah. Ow. I don't actually need too much of it. So we'll see if that is enough. So now, because the shape of the entrance has these two little bits that are walled off, I actually made this as part of the rooms. And I dispersed in some black terracotta to mix things up a tad. I'm going to use like Matica just to get the outline, because I remember some bits, but I don't remember where everything goes. That's the thing with the big builds. Even though I designed it, I can't remember for the life of me the exact number in each direction. So that is the terracotta there, and then I also need it on this side, and then I just need to go back around here with the outline of stone brick, and then do the same thing with the terracotta on this side. So these two rooms are exactly even. I've actually built this build quite symmetrical, and normally I actually try and make it a little bit off. Just, I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like there is perfection in imperfection, you know? But not with this build. This build is basically completely symmetrical. What's this outline for? I want to keep the natural sort of cave anywhere I can. I did build this build with it being inside of a mountain in mind. So like, for example, I don't have the roof fully covering and that sort of stuff. Actually, I don't think I've built a roof at all because I didn't need a roof because it's going to be in a cave. So where I can, I don't want to destroy too much above in case I can use the naturalness. Right, so this is the outline. I now need to put bricks in between each of these. Alright, now I also need some trapdoors because as part of the design, I did this. Nope, not there. There. And now I need to build all of this 6 high in total. So now I do have a couple of windows, but they're not really seeing out to anything. So I'm not sure if I keep the windows or if I get rid of the windows. Probably just fill it in. I can always just get more. That one can stay a window. I might even make this one a window actually, even though I'm pretty sure it's not on the schematic. Yeah, I can make that a big window. Alright, I also need sideways logs here. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. Hold on, I'm gonna have to use my schematic for this because the stairs come up here, as you can see from the schematic. So it's not the height that I thought it was all the way around. I really have just forgotten my own bloody build. I don't like having the schematic up when I make videos though, because I just think it looks weird. Okay, now that that's all filled in properly, I can get all the trapdoors for the roof and then put sea lanterns on top of them, facing this way. And now I can put sea lanterns on. And now sandstone. Alright, so let me just clear this space up a bit. We get rid of all of this terracotta and stuff that's dotted around. And now all of this I'm just going to fill in with stone bricks. There's no point in having windows here. And then there's trapdoors as walls here, just to add a bit of different design and texture to the build. That's basically the lower level until I need to decorate it. Yeah, so as you can see, I just need to put the lanterns in and then glass and stuff, but I'll do that at the end. Right, now we can move on to the second level. So for the next layer, I'm going to need a load of planks as well as stairs. So the stairs start hither, just like so. And then we've got a load of spruce planks coming across this way. And then we've got stairs going back up, just 4 wide this time. But that's as far as I'll take them because they go up to the 3rd level. And for now, I'm doing the 2nd. I need to bring all the logs up one more because they are going to be filled with planks as an outline, because this is like the farm area. So this is where there's going to be animals as well as food like wheat. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the outline real quick, just like this. Now these front ones all need to be built up another 5, and then these ones need to be built up 6. So let me just clear out this terracotta. And now I can build these up this high. And now I need to connect these top bits with sideways logs all the way around and clear out the rest of this terracotta. So now sticking out one is the stone brick. And then here, I've got a mix of fence gates and normal fences. And then I've got more surrounding this area. And then to prepare for the lighting, just like that. And I need more bricks. Right, I've put stripped log here just so that there's a little bit of different colouring. Finish off the flooring of this level. I need a bunch of grass blocks. So let me just go gather a bunch of grass blocks. Right, let's fill all this in then. Oh, that kind of ruins the look. Doesn't look as good with it. Oh, it being bright green, but oh well. So that's the floor done. Now I just need to move on to the roof, which is basically just filling in the rest of the sandstone. And now I need sea lanterns coming along here, and then trapdoors. Right, so that is the second floor done. Apart from I need more stairs to go onto this bit. First of all, I need another layer of normal logs going all the way out. Okay, all the way across is what I was trying to say. Now I can put stairs all the way up here. Well, there's that. And now I need to do the stairs up, which means I need planks. Alright, that is the second level done, and then on to the third and final one. I think I'm just going to time-lapse this one because it's basically just the same designs as the previous levels. So the recording failed. On the third floor, we've got windows on that side, windows on that side, and then how I've done it is the beds are going either side of there. This is just like a mini storage area. I actually didn't do the interior much on this one because it's actually a large space to fill and I didn't know what else to put in it. But then above here, we've got the sea lantern set up again. And this is another area that I'm going to have to terraform because I want all this to be hidden. But now that we have all 3 floors built and ready to rumble, I need to actually just decorate the interior. For that, I'm going to need 2.5 stacks of sea lanterns. I need some white glass stained panes, white stained glass panes. I'm of course going to need some wheat seeds to actually plant the wheat. I also use some black carpet to cover the sea lanterns on the floor, stone brick walls, some white carpet also for the floor, some chains, a number of chests and barrels, bookshelves for the enchanting area, a few beds of course because it is a base after all, a couple of extra crafting tables and flower pots with flowering azalea coming out of them, as well as some other essentials like anvils and furnaces and stuff like that. Well, now that I've got everything that I need, I can actually get on and start decorating this place. So starting with down here, I believe I outlined carpet on this bit like that, and then I had the enchanting room behind here. And then an anvil and a grindstone on there. Just put upside down stairs here, which means this actually can't be a window. Barrels for storage. And then how I've liked to do the stairs, add some extra light in quite a few of these builds actually, is this. And then add trapdoors on the inside like this. And then actually what I did here was I added some more bookshelves so that you could get the total of 30 levels with some more barrels like this. Because then if I turn off the thing, the light still shines through. And then just adding more of these as to add like shelving, and the same on the other side. And then I also put some extra on there. Right, so that's the enchanting area. That gets you level 30. And now, I actually didn't know what to do for these rooms. One could be a kitchen, and if you want to make this yourself, I'll put a download schematic down below, and you could just build the build and then do the interior however you want to do it. But, you know, you could have one of these as like the kitchen, and one as like a living room area if you wanted to. But as you can see, I kind of left them open because I didn't know what to do for them. I've just hung up lighting so that there's actually, you know, lights so mobs don't spawn. And that's basically it. The other builds that I plan to make do have full interiors. This is like the only one that doesn't, annoyingly. But I literally just could not figure out for the life of me what to do with these two rooms. If you want to do it, then do it. And join my Discord link down below. Show me what sort of interior you went for. But with that, that is my downstairs done. And because I'm not using it as an actual base, I don't really care too much about it being fully decorated. But I think you would probably have one room where you'd have like loads of furnaces. And to be fair, there's enough space in here that you could actually do like some sort of super smelter. And in this room, you could probably just decorate as like a sort of lounge living room area. But I'm not going to because I want this video up. And that seems to be a running theme in my recent videos where I just do whatever because I want the video done. Right, and then up here, quite self-explanatory. I think I've already said what this area is for. This is the farming area, so I am in need of getting animals in at some point as well. Oh, might have to put the lighting in first, otherwise I won't be able to plant everything. Yeah, the lighting is like this. Oh, not like that. Like that. And that is all the way around, like so. Just wait until you see what this place looks like with shaders on, because I think it looks quite cool. And I will reveal that at the end of the video, which is hopefully going to be in just like 5 minutes for you. Also, that's the wheat section. And now these two sides is where the animals are going to be. So I imagine cows and sheep. But again, you can mess around with it and see what animals you want. Do flowers even spawn in this biome? It doesn't look like they do. I actually do really like the look of trapdoors as sort of shelves. And also the fact that you can actually place things on them, like flower pots and such. So for these ones, as extra lighting, I've just dotted those on. And then you've got little barrels for storage for either wheat or, you know, whatever it is to breed the cows and whatever you choose to put in it. And then I'm going to dot some fence posts along the top with the extra sea lanterns. And I've also got sea lanterns here on a chain. And then because this wall just looks a bit flat, I just added a sort of pattern of trapdoors so that it doesn't look as flat. Not exciting, I know, but it will do. And then on this wall and its polar opposite, I've gone with something like that. And I think because of me building a base in creative mode using other bases as inspiration, it has kind of given me little tricks to decorate things. Because these open fence gates were in the cherry base biome that I'm going to build. And they kind of add like supports and they look quite, I don't know, it's just something. As well as stuff like this. So on this wall, we've got upside down stairs, and then this to add like a little almost like desk sort of thing with, again, fence posts and chains with lanterns. And then on this side, I'm just going to have to copy the exact same that's on the other side. And then just add extra lanterns on the entrance bit. And that is the second floor complete. Now I move on to the third and final floor, which is basically just the 2 bedrooms just out in the open. So we've got 3 wide bed so that you can have all of your fun. And how I'd like to do my beds, I don't know why, but as kind of like the headboard, I do this. And then each side, there's then barrel, crafting table, and then it's up to you. You can put a flower plot on one and a lantern on the other, or you just do a lantern on each. I don't know. I've just done a lantern on each because of the fact that it's a bigger build. I feel like it needs a lot more lighting, because if you were to build this in an actual world as your base, you're going to need to light this whole area up. And then next to the bed, we've got some shelving with some storage on the very tippity top. And on the opposite side, just like a little windowsill thing. Then here is where I chose to put the desk, because it's looking out at a nice little view of the ocean, see? And to make the chair, we've just got a trapdoor with a slab. The keyboard is just a iron pressure plate, and I actually need a painting, which I forgot. And this is where we have our flowering azalea little plant pot. And these last two, I've just done the same as downstairs with those and sea lanterns. And again, fences on top, and also here next to the window. And to finish off the little bedroom, we've got a black carpet here, just in that shape. And I've got to copy this on the other side, just like that. Cool. And now we move on to this section here, which is when I use the walls. I don't know why, but I went with just trapdoors on top of them. I think it's because they just looked weird on their own. And then this middle bit is all covered in carpet, just in this outline like so. And then right here, we've got a little storage area. We've got a load of double chests and some more barrels like that. And now final thing, I believe, is just chucking sea lanterns here at the entrance and here. And then I also put sea lantern there, and the same on the other side. I believe that is the whole interior done, although I feel like actually sea lanterns probably need to go there as well. I did also add some lighting out here like that, and I actually forgot that on this middle bit there's also lighting as well. Okay, right, now that is all done, I've only got one thing left to do, and that is some terraforming. And I need to terraform this area so that it kind of all combines into one and hides all of this stuff. Same on this side as well. But actually, I say that, one thing that I've just realized I forgot to do, I haven't actually added the lanterns on the outside. Where did I? Right, so down here, they're all chained. And then I also had a lantern there and there, as well as chained lanterns here. And then I just need a lantern here and here, chained there. Chained there. Yeah, and this area is supposed to be for some sort of statue, but I don't have a creative enough mind to think of a statue. And the last two, there and there. Cool, now it's all done, and I can start the terraforming. So let me empty this inventory. I'm going to use what I can from what I collected when I emptied this space to then terraform this mountainside. I don't really know how one does that. Because to make it look natural, I'm going to have to try and copy the color pattern that they did. It's so awkward going up, going down. Terraforming going upwards is quite easy, but going down is kind of awkward. So I reckon if I just kind of follow the shape that I want the terraform to be, I can then just do the outside. Okay, so all of that's covered, and now I just need to build this up to make it look more natural and connect to the floor. I'm hoping a time lapse will work for this, because I'm not saying anything. Alright, so the terraforming is done. I think it looks alright. I'm not fully happy with like this side. I think that's too smooth. But for the most part, I think it looks okay. I've added it all on the top and on this side as well. I've kind of forgotten to incorporate the different colors and things. But if you look at a picture like I've got on the screen right now, it's like in the walls. But there are bits that are left out. So like the bits in the middle there and there actually aren't in the walls. So I've kind of tried to copy that as best I could. But I think it looks okay. And it looks really cool with shaders on, which I think it's now time for. So if I turn on shaders, why is it all misty? I did not know my shaders did this, but it actually kind of looks cooler. Oh, yeah, the mistiness makes it look cooler. And then you head in, and you've got the caves. All of this is nicely lit up. You've got your bedrooms, and you've got a little view out of each side. That's this build complete. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next biome. Subscribe.